Welcome to Africa Diaspora News Channel, family. Today we have a story that feels like a breath of fresh air. While other countries are busy tightening their borders, putting up visas, excluding whole groups, Burkina Faso has just done the opposite. The government of Burkina Faso has eliminated visa fees for all Africans. Yes, you heard that correctly. All African passport holders, no fee, none whatsoever. Captain Ibrahim Traoré once again has shown and proven that he is a real king of Pan-Africanism. And this isn't just a generous move, it's a statement. Remember, Captain Ibrahim Traoré once talked about us uniting as Africans? Remember, he said that? He talked about the fact that we need to unite. And it is in our unity that these guys will actually run away. But because in this part of Africa, there is segregation. In that part of Africa, you need to do this. That is why they use us, they see us as pawns. Family, here's what Burkina Faso has done. After a cabinet meeting chaired by Captain Ibrahim Traoré himself, the government officially announced that any African individual can now gain entrance into Burkina Faso without visa fees. But heads up, you still have to fill the online application form for it to be thoroughly checked, right? It's not just show up. But the financial barriers are gone. Burkina Faso joined other countries like Kenya, Ghana, Rwanda to ease visa requirements. And guess what? All this is happening while Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali have officially exited ECOWAS and have formed the Alliance of Sahel States. These three brothers have been doing well. Why should I pay a hefty amount or a hefty sum just to travel to another African country? He said, no more. Family, Burkina Faso is not enough in this space. Some other African countries have done this. Remember, Rwanda did this in 2023? They announced visa-free travel for all Africans, meaning if you have the passport, you are free to come into Rwanda without paying anything. Kenya also declared a plan to eliminate visa requirements, and Ghana did the same. So Burkina Faso is not new into the space. It's actually joined other African countries who have eliminated visa fees. Now, in time past, Burkina Faso used to enjoy visa-free travels when it was still part of the ECOWAS. That means citizens of Benin, of Ghana, usually travel from one region to another, but that was regional and not continental. Family, this isn't a policy. Symbolically, it is powerful. It is saying, Africans, you are welcome to Burkina Faso. It matters for trade. If you're an artisan from Senegal who wants to sell in Ouagadougou, the fees could shave off profits. If you are a student from Uganda who wants to attend a conference in Burkina Faso, come on now, visa fee, formalities, all gone. And beyond money, culture, family, these movements could actually build connection. Tourism, people visiting often will lead to a booming Burkina Faso, a brighter Burkina Faso. Yes, I know there are disadvantages, right? But let's look at the brighter side. Now, when you think about the visa fees, you think about lodging, you think about one thing or the other, you get discouraged from actually traveling. But right now, Burkina Faso is saying the fees are no more and you can come to Burkina Faso. So long you hold that passport, you're an African passport holder, you are free. But family, let's not pretend smooth sailing, right? That there are no challenges because Burkina Faso is facing insurgency and it's on the increase. The jihadist movement and everything is actually on the increase. Now, do you think opening their borders to all Africans is a wise decision? Do you feel it would benefit Burkina Faso or not? Mind you, there is still online application, right, where it gets to be approved before the individual will be granted access into Burkina Faso. But the thing is, regardless, is it safe for Burkina Faso in a time like this? Is it wise? And the thing is, Burkina Faso is no longer a part of ECOWAS, and some of those countries are still part of ECOWAS. So there might be some kind of restrictions because Burkina Faso is not part of AES, and some of those countries are part of the ECOWAS bloc. So there might not be free movements. There might still be some glitches here and there. Well, to us, the diaspora, this is something to watch. Policy like this could open up possibilities for visiting, cultural exchange, doing business. So if you've been thinking about the fees, it has been lifted. And to other African countries and leaders, you can actually do this. If Burkina Faso, plagued by insecurity, can do this, what is stopping us that are not plagued by insecurity? Why do we need to pay a hefty sum to visit our neighboring countries? Why? Why pay a whole lot to visit Ghana? African leaders should look into this. It's a good one. Burkina Faso is living up to the trend because other African countries have done this. So we need more African countries to follow suit. And one thing I love about Captain Ibrahim Traoré is that he is acting. He is not just talking, he is also walking. So I'd love to hear from you. Has there been a time where you were restricted from going to school because of visa fees? Maybe you wanted to school in Ghana, in Rwanda, in Kenya, but because of the fees, you weren't able to? Comment your thoughts below. And do not forget to share, like, subscribe, and turn on your notification button. My name is Lynient Akotonou.